Here are the ingredients for plum cake. We need 2 cubes of butter. We will melt it. We need 3 eggs. This is for 250 grams of all-purpose flour, or 1 full cup of all-purpose flour, 1 cup of cherry, 1 cup of fruit cake mix, and here we have 1 cup of broken walnuts, 1 cup of cashew nuts, 1 cup of black raisins, and if you need, you can add a little bit of almonds. And then you need baking powder, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, half a tablespoon of baking soda, and half a tablespoon of vanilla essence for the flavor, and a half a tablespoon of salt. Then we need 5 cloves, 1 cinnamon stick, and 5 cardamom pieces. We are going to use half a cup of sugar to mix that and grind it in mixie. So half a cup of sugar with the cardamom, cinnamon stick, and cloves, and then another half a cup of sugar along with half a cup of water to caramelize the sugar. This we'll put it in the stove and caramelize to bring it to brown color, and then we have another half a cup of sugar to add it in the end. And once everything is ready, we are going to put it in the bowl and mix it with the mixer. With this 1 cup of all-purpose flour, we can make 2 6-inches of cake, or we can do a whole 9-inch cake. Caramelize. We are going to caramelize the sugar. Half a cup of sugar and half a cup of water. Let it heat. The sugar is slowly turning into brown color. The sugar has turned almost into dark brown now, so it's ready for the boiling water now. As I pour it in, it's going to splash a little bit, so when you pour it, be a little careful. I have transferred the caramelized sugar into a bigger pan so I can put all the ingredients to boil it a little bit. I'm putting in a cherry, fruit mix, nuts, and then you're going to mix it all together and let it boil a little bit. The nuts. We're putting more nuts in here, that way later if we need more nuts to be put in the cake, we can do that. We don't want to have less nuts when we make the final cake mix. I'm going to pour a little bit of boiling water so that it can boil a little. Let it cook for like 5 to 10 minutes, so everything gets well cooked before we let it cool down, and then we will put it in the cake mix. After 10 minutes of cooking, it's pretty much ready. We are going to stop the stove and let it cool down. Okay, we have the 3 eggs in the bowl ready to be mixed, and my assistant here is ready to mix the eggs with the hand mixer.
Hi friends, we are mixing the egg today.
The sugar, the cardamom, and the cloves are ready to be mixed in the mixer along with the half a cup of sugar. We have the crushed sugar, cinnamon, cardamom, and cloves. It's really powdered into fine pieces. We're going to put it in the bowl where the eggs are, and we're going to mix it well.
Friends, we are now mixing this kind of.
I just poured the 2 melted cubes of butter to mix along with the egg and the powdered sugar. Here I am pouring half a tablespoon of vanilla essence, half a tablespoon of baking soda, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, half a tablespoon of salt. I'm putting 1 full cup of flour, a little bit over 1 full cup of flour into the mix here.
Okay, so I'm gonna mix
And I'm going to put the remaining half a cup of sugar that was there. Ready to be mixed. The flour and the sugar are mixed together here, and you can see the consistency of the cake mix. The nuts with the caramelized sugar has cooled down and it's ready to be added to the cake mix. I'm going to add it. I'll add a little bit, mix it well, and then if I need more, then I will add further. Consistency of the batter will thin a little bit when we pour the nuts with the caramelized sugar. I have 3 6-inch pans here with butter coated and wax paper at the base. That way I can pour the cake batter into it and leave it in the oven for cooking. Preheat the oven for 330 degrees Fahrenheit. The cakes are poured into the pan and I've topped it off with a little bit of cashews to give a look. It's ready to go into the oven. The oven is preheated to 330 Fahrenheit and we are going to bake the cake for 70 minutes. To check if the cake is cooked is put a knife in through and take it out. And if nothing sticks to the knife, then the cake is fully cooked.